Akala namin diretso-diretso na kami papuntang probinsya, pero hindi pala. Naubos na yung allowance namin sa pagkain. Iniwan kami ng driver, hindi ko alam saan siya pupunta. Iniwan kami dito. Finally, dumating na ang aming sasakyan papuntang probinsya. Let's go! Ayan na si Maring Sara. Ako din, ito na yung bit-bit ko. At ito yung aming sasakyan, guys. So, yeah. Thank you.
The sack. Sack, I think is going up. This one should go inside.
So we are now leaving, guys. Maring Sara and I.
And Salum.
And our big truck, big car, big van. We'll see you in the village. Yan ang sasakyan namin. Let's go. Journey of our lives, where Sarah Pedun and Princess Yiga reached. They think it's just a dream. It's not. It's a reality. We are going.
This is going back to town.
Ah, that's okay. I'm sure it will pass the town, right? Will it get more passengers there?
Yeah.
Ah. Pauwi na rin yung mga estudyante galing sa eskwelahan. So, masyado maalikabok ngayon, guys, dahil hindi pa umuulan. Yeah, meron akong tissue na hawak kasi nagbe-breakout na yung aking balat. Ha. Mga estudyante, pauwi na sila.
Again. Again. Ahora con itu ni orang cabut kau tu. Mana. Oh, no, baba kai benda ramu kiri dah.
Time check, 5 p.m. So nagsimula kaming magbiyahe alas 5 ng hapon. Papunta sa liblib ng probinsya, 2 oras. Siyempre hindi kasali dyan yung mga stop-stop at mga antayan. So baka mga alas 8 na kami makarating. Pero i-update ko kayo mamaya, guys, pagdating namin sa probinsya ni Maring Sara. Doon muna kami mamamalagi ng ilang araw. I saw the Sampaloc tree here yesterday, right? The main road.
The tamarind.
Tamarind, yes. Sampaloc.
They're actually trees.
Yeah.
I see. Like across from the other road where they
Yeah.
drive from. Okay.
Tamarind tree, guys, are here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Ooh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. And with tamarind, all of the quality is the same, right?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as this one is bad, this one is
But
good.
The other butter is sweeter.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, the other butter is the more sweet.
Alright, guys, we are still here. Akala namin diretso-diretso na kami papuntang probinsya, pero hindi pala. Tinambay pa kami dito sa may terminal. So after 1 hour, we are still here. Naubos na yung allowance namin sa pagkain. Coke, 1,000 shillings, 10 piso. Cupcake, 500 shillings, 5 piso. Mani, 2,000 shillings, 20 pesos. Pero sa Pilipinas, 100 pesos na to ah. At saka boiled egg, 3,000 Ugandan shillings or 30 pesos. So kain lang yung ginawa namin guys, ni Maring Sara, 1 oras na. Iniwan kami ng driver, hindi ko alam saan siya pupunta. Iniwan kami dito. So imagine what time it is now.
I don't remember.
What time it is now? Oh, 6 p.m. guys, Uganda time. Sinundo niya kami alas 5, alas 6 na. So baka alas 10 na kami makarating nito sa probinsya. Let me hope there's no wak-wak in your probinsya. I'm scared of those wak-wak in the night. You don't have wak-wak?
No. And if there's one who can handle it.
She doesn't even know what wak-wak is, but she's laughing. Wak-wak is our horror stuff, scary stuff that comes out in the night in the Philippines. I need to show her how it moves, but I cannot with this seat. Because I want to show how it moves to you. That's how I bring it.
You can get out.
That's you know how you have with the night dances. Now us it's wak-wak. And she's very ugly, like, and she can be very smelly because she's not taking a bath.
But this is imaginary because no one has ever seen it.
It's not gonna be imaginary if I show her myself. It will be a bit more visual because I'm good at showing how the wak-wak moves. But guys, dito pa kami sa terminal guys. Sinan nyo guys, terminal, may mga merienda dyan. Ang driver namin nawala, ang gamit namin. So buti na lang meron kaming mani. So is Michael still in Bright Star?
Michael.
Afande. Michael.
Eternity later.
This is what we do in Africa.
That's
not,
okay.
We are not time bad. We don't bother about time.
That's true.
In Africa. And if you're very.
Okay guys, we have arrived sa tahanan nila Maring Sara pero dun sa probinsya. Time check, alas 8:30, alas 9 na. Malamig, umuulan at pagod na pagod at alisabok. So, pupunta lang kami sa mismong bahay ni Maring Sara. Dun kami mag-shower, maghuhugas. So, sorry about the light.
So tired now.
I know.
Shower.
Let's eat, shower, eat, and we can sleep.
Yeah.
So dito guys, wala yung gamit nila sa probinsya, wala pong kuryente dito, tahimik, halos parang walang tao, pero may tao. Bukas makikita natin yung mga tao kasi sobrang dilim. Halos talaga parang wala akong makita. Ayan, buti meron tayo.
Food is it?
Yes, that's the moringa.
I'm going to take some food.
Good morning you guys, maayong buntag everyone. At finally, nakaabot na kami dito sa probinsya ni Maring Sara. Weather check, malamig, 17 degrees. Wala pang sunshine kasi dito parang late na lumalabas si Haring Araw. Pero dito kami natulog sa bahay ni Maring Sara sa probinsya. And I'm going to show you guys around para makita ninyo. Ayan, so sa labas ng bahay ni Maring Sara guys, ay punong-puno po ng mga tanim. Oh, 'di ba? Tapos lahat yan ay mga mani. Sarah, are those peanut? No, that is mali pala. Ah, soya. That's why I was wondering why the leaves are huge. Soya pala. Okay, so habang nag-iikot ako dito, si Maring Sara, ginising ko siya guys kasi takaw tulog. Takaw tulog tong kaibigan ko na to. Laging nagigising ng late. So sabi ko sa kanya ngayon, pupunta kami ng bukid. Sinabihan kami ng tatay niya kagabi. Paano kami pupuntang bukid? Eh yung kanyang puwet ay nakahiga pa. So ako nagigising talaga ako ng maaga. And I'm so proud of that kasi I'm able to catch the world when it's quiet. And it's still, you know, having a fresh start. Oh, di ba? So, andito ako sa likod ng kanilang bahay sa probinsya. And dito naman sa pinakalikod ng bahay naman nila ay may sarili na naman silang maliit na bahay. So, normally guys, ganito po yung mga setup ng bahay nila dito sa isang probinsya sa Africa. Kay Auntie Christine na side, which is ang north side at saka ang east side. Ganito po kadalasan yung bahay na makikita natin. Bakit? Kasi ito ay napakamura na option sa paggawa ng bahay. Readily available lahat ng mga materyales na kakailanganin nila simula sa dahon, sa kahoy, sa putik at saka sa lupa na kailangan nila para magawa tong bahay na to. Wala po yang bakal, wala po yan ng mga glass. So yan, pwedeng gawin ng kahit na sino. Kahit na konti lang yung kanilang source of income, pwede silang gumawa ng sariling bahay. Plus, another point of having this mud hut is mas malamig siya compared dun sa sementadong bahay. So, as you can see guys, ayan, napakaganda, napaka-unique. So, punta tayo dito kasi si Maring Sara, papunta pa siya. But, dito sa likod ng kanilang mud hut is meron silang mga bricks na pula. Itong bricks na pula guys, sobrang interesting din ang paggawa niya, no? Kasi first time ko nakakita ng proseso ng paggawa ng bricks na ginagamitan ng apoy at saka usok. So, may isang beses na daanan ko, akala ko ina-arrange lang nila ng pataas yung kanilang mga bricks. Yun pala, meron pala silang ginagawa sa loob nun. Kaya pala yung kanyang parang, yung formation ng bricks ay para siyang kuweba style. Tapos dito naman sa gilid, ayan nakikita ninyo guys, ay kung saan sila nagkokolekta ng kahoy at pinapatuyo nila para gamitin kapag sila ay nagluluto. So etong dahon na to, wow, ang ganda ng panahon, alhamdulillah. Salamat Lord. Etong dahon na to guys is kahit saan makikita mo dito na side na probinsya. So mostly very common talaga yan. Ayan na si Maring Sara. You have a wonderful, wonderful place.
But no, yeah, that place is the main place.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one we will show to them later.
Okay.
So this one is your uncle's place.
This is my uncle's place,
Mm.
and it's still new. He's just moved here from the main house, from the main home. He's just moved here. As you can see, we have a lot of land.
A lot.
A lot, all this. We're going to see the garden.
A lot of
Very-
land.
Yeah, so that's why the uncles have to build in different
Ah.
to secure the land.
Yes, and here you have shared with me in previous talk that we had that for you guys you don't cut the land and give it to who.
No.
You don't cut it
So
like that.
some people, maybe the neighbors do.
Yeah.
But my grandfather,
Yeah.
when my grandfather just gave his wives.
Yeah.
It's like he had 2 wives. I mean, he had 3 wives. So each wife and their kids have their own land. But the wives don't have to divide for the children.
Yeah.
So that the land is for everyone.
For everyone.
For every child, for the grandchildren.
Nice. To avoid that kind of fight
Yeah,
too.
even me, I can just come and build my house there. Next to
Wow, amazing.
It's not like this is my uncle's land. You know, this is just where his house is. And
Yes,
that is his.
that's his.
That's
But
not like-
they cannot cut, so they cannot sell.
No.
Amazing. So, itong lolo kasi ni Maring Sara, guys, 3 yung naging asawa. So, sa 3 asawa, lahat tong lupa na to nakikita ninyo. Until when? Until where? The land for the 3 grandmothers. Up to there?
Do you remember the road we came from?
Yeah.
yesterday?
That's
Somewhere
very
there.
big.
And this side, I actually don't know where it ends.
Wow.
maybe-
So huge.
Behind there is not ours, but all.
Yeah. Eh.
It's very big.
So to avoid that fight, guys, binigyan lang sila ng area. One grandmother is there,
Yes.
isang asawa dito,
Yeah.
isang asawa dito,
Yeah.
para yung kada asawa ibibigay nila sa mga anak at apo nila yung area, pero hindi siya ikakat. There's no such thing as
it's
cutting
also not
and
very-
measurement,
it's
right?
also not very strict.
Yeah.
If this grandmother's kids are not occupying a certain land,
Yeah.
the other ones can come and
Yeah.
can use it.
So basically, it's going to be like a very huge compound for everyone to stay in.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Para hindi sila mag-away-away at walang bentahan ng lupa, walang sukatan, guys. They're just saying, okay, you can stay there, you can stay there, you can stay here. And it's just, like Manang Sara said, pwede nilang gamitin yung lupa. Open siya for everyone. So,
For everyone.
it's amazing. I think that's
Children,
peaceful.
grandchildren, yeah, the rule is never sell. Because it doesn't belong to you. What are you selling?
Yes, amazing, Sarah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
If
that
it
very
doesn't
much.
belong to you, you can't sell.
Yeah.
This is my uncle's main house. The front is the other side. This is the back. And this is going to be a kitchen.
So wait, making this house, is it not mahirap? Is it not difficult to get all the materials needed, knowing that we are in the middle of nowhere? Electricity is not readily available. Solar power is being used. Transport is very rare coming this side. So how getting the materials to
Transport is
build
not
such
rare
house?
Because we have, you see where we stopped, where it rained a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
So that is where you get all the iron sheets. But the bricks, I will show you, I've burnt my own bricks.
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah,
show
that's
you
what I wanted
where
them to
our
see.
house is going to be.
Eh?
So I burnt my own bricks there. I'm also going to build my own house. The bricks, the kids, the village boys can burn. That
Okay.
one is no problem. Then the iron sheets, you have to go in the center, the town center. It's not here. You have to go in the town center to get.
And she's
don't know if
wearing a
we'll get
very
time
pretty
to go
dress
there.
for a farmer. This one, look at her. Very stylish. Up to the village, man. And I love that dress. It's pretty. I love embroidered stuff on clothing. I feel like they look very classic.
Thank you.
Now, show us this type of house. What do you call them? And why are they being built?
This is a grass thatched house.
Is it what they call a mud hut too?
Yeah, it's a mud hut, but you can see it's made out of mud.
Yes.
Bricks,
And this one has no metals, no glass.
nothing. So this is an earth house.
Yeah.
It's just built from earth.
Yes, it's very nice. An earth house.
Yeah, so if you see this house,
Mm.
in other regions, they're very rare. Number one, okay, the thing is, some of them don't have this kind of grass that can build this house. So they can use maybe, I don't know, but this grass is not everywhere. It's very common here in Tesa region.
Which is in the east.
Yeah, Eastern Uganda, land of the wise.
Hmm? Okay, I love that.
And then the second thing is Tesa region is very hot. It's very hot. Like during the dry season, it is very hot. And this is our natural AC, air condition. You don't want to be in that house. So if you sleep in that house and it's hot, you'll feel very hot. But if you sleep here, it's just cool.
Yeah.
You know? And hearing the raindrops from this is so amazing.
Amazing, amazing. Are you going to build yourself one of this soon?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to build the other one and one of these.
We are excited.
Definitely.
We are very excited. So for
And this will be our VIP.
I know,
And
I
then
know.
our guests can sleep in the other one.
So tell me, this kind of mud hut, how long does it take for someone to build it? Like by hand, it's built by hand, no machines, no science whatsoever. Guys, step by step, build by hands. So let's say a family would like to build this. Normally, how long does it take them to build one mud hut?
I'm not sure how long exactly, but you don't have to go very fast when putting the bricks because they have to dry.
Yeah.
Like, you take a step, then let it sit, it dry a bit, then again you know, that is the only thing that delays putting the bricks up because you have to wait
for them to dry and stick together.
Yes. And I think you should ask my dad. My dad will answer you better. Yeah.
Very nice. Show us inside. I think they are very curious.
Inside there's nothing at the moment.
Yeah, but maybe we can just give them a look-see. So how can you stand inside? Wow, you can actually stand.
This could be a bedroom. This could be a, you know, like in Africa, traditionally we don't have like okay, almost every child has their own house, and you don't have to have a kitchen area or this because we live communally.
Yeah.
You know, we have one kitchen for the whole home.
One for everything.
Yes, one for which we share. We
Yeah.
share everything. So all you do, and also we live outdoors. We don't need a sitting room to sit and watch TV.
Yeah. Because for you, your sitting room is under the fene jackfruit tree.
Yes, I think you saw yesterday. You
Yeah.
were watching TV from outside.
Yes, from outside.
Yeah. So this is basically, if this were a bedroom, I mean your sleeping place, it should just be your bed and like basics. You're just coming to sleep. You live outside, live with people. Why are you sitting in the house?
I
alone
know.
watching,
True.
you know?
True.
You know, and if you cook alone, like let's say we're all cooking together and you decide to cook alone there, they know you're a very selfish person. You don't like sharing. And you might be named.
So let's move around here. I saw something behind. The way you guys are collecting your sticks and wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is firewood for cooking. So this is the outside toilet, an outside bathroom.
So this one is for cooking. Just
Yes.
amazing, guys.
When it is time to clear the field, you see how we have so many trees.
Yeah.
It's not like we're cutting down trees. We're also
you're
creating
not.
space for the garden.
By the way,
You can see we have just so many.
so many,
So when
and
you-
most of them are just the one that fell on the ground.
Yes, and also you see in the garden we still have trees.
Yeah,
But
a lot.
sometimes when the trees are so many, the crops won't do well.
Yes.
So we have to
We-
cut a
we have
few,
to
and what
remove.
we cut is what we put here and use for cooking. And this has been a way of life like forever. So if you don't cut down trees unnecessarily, you
Yeah.
can still live like this.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. She really mentioned, guys, na hindi dito sa Africa, hindi sila nang-aabuso ng kalikasan. Okay?
I saw the shea nut down there.
Oh yeah, is that shea?
Yes.
I tried it. It was beta.
No, you don't eat like that.
May nakita kasi akong mani, ipatay gutom ako. I ate the mani and it was bitter, mapait.
The edible part is not there anymore.
Oh.
The outer skin which you eat is not there. No,
I
that is the
see.
seed that you should dry.
Mm.
Please, Inak, be careful.
Ingat.
Ingat.
Eh. Ingat.
It's not
You're
like it's
almost there.
dangerous.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous.
No, it's
I
not.
just did like this and it was bitter and
It's just hard.
I dupla.
It's just a,
I dupla means I spit it out.
it's just a hard shell.
And this mango is ready for us both because I see they put stairs on it. But where are my mangoes?
It's not mango season, but if you came during the mango season, oh my god, the mangoes are all here,
Eh.
all up to here.
Well,
And you see
amazing.
the mangoes that dropped, we have so many.
So
seeds.
many.
So many. And this is just going to be that.
Guys, look. Oh, look. All the mangoes. Nahulog lang siya. And then ngayon tumutubo na. Now you wonder why Africa is so rich and why is the Pearl of Africa called the Pearl of Africa. Look at that. Look at this. Look. You see? I'm not pointing at the tree. I'm pointing at your face. The Pearl of Africa is right here, you guys. So, you see how important Sarah Pedun is to Uganda. This girl is going to bring name to this country because she has a vision. And I always tell her it's good to have a vision. And that's why we are friends. Because regardless of we are marites, we are chismis here, chismis there, but she has a really good vision on how to communicate and how to share the life here in Uganda very, very soon, guys. So you watch out. Again, follow her. Not for her face, not for her hair. Follow her content because her content, it's really something that you can learn a lot. Let your children watch Sarah Pedun.
Yeah, and also when people come from your community,
Yeah.
maybe they'd want to visit us one day.
Yes.
I'll be
Ay,
here
by
to
the way,
welcome- I'll
yes.
be here to welcome you
Ah.
and share with you our culture.
Yes. So for everyone who needs a host in Uganda, get this
Yes, and
Sarah Pedun.
we're setting up
Ah.
hats and
Let
everything
her
for
host you.
Our guests.
Yeah, and she's not expensive to host. It's not for free. We pay. We pay.
How do you say in very small?
Maliit.
We pay maliit.
Maliit.
Yeah,
Yeah, maliit.
just to maintain
Yeah.
some small
Yes.
things. And I'll be sharing with you guys everything very soon.
If you want to visit Uganda and you want to enjoy Uganda from the ground or from the city, just contact Sarah Pedun. You send her an email. She has an email in her YouTube channel. You say, Madam Sarah Pedun, I was recommended by Princess Higa, so I have commission. No, I'm joking.
Very good.
So now I told her, you guys can email her if you would like to come here in Uganda with your family or what. I believe Maring Sara can really help you. She can guide you and she can introduce you to the culture, by the way. Uganda is an amazing place to see. Like I said, when are you going to give Africa? Put Africa in your list. I swear to you, by heart, by our heart, both of us, at least it's stronger because two hearts. I swear to you guys, whatever you are going to learn, get experience from the ground of Africa or Uganda, you will never feel the same when you are watching it from that sofa sa bahay ninyo. So if you want to experience Africa by heart, experience the food, the people, the culture, just because you are the kind of person who doesn't want to leave the world without experiencing Africa, send her an email. Nobody's going to stop you. She has her own contact number. Don't worry, you guys.
Yeah.
So, right now,
Telling you, I struggle growing this one. This is zinnias. Very beautiful flowers.
very
But
beautiful.
look, they're volunteering here. They're growing this, and all in the bush. There are so
Look
many
at
zinnias.
that.
You know.
Man.
So this one, nobody has ever given it water or.
No, I will
anything,
really say
know.
your family has a good soul because all the plants are growing like nothing.
So yeah, these ones we try to grow, and yet here we just volunteer.
Hindi ako na-inform na we have to style ourselves with fashion dito sa farm kasi ang ganda nitong kaibigan ko. Ako dalawang damit lang yung dala ko forever.
Princess,
Yeah.
I've just seen this one. I don't know how to cook this. but
Which
this
one?
This
No, we
is
don't cook that.
No, this is for you see how you put okra in something to
Yeah.
make it a complete meal?
Yeah.
This has to be cooked in
Oh,
something.
and what do you call?
We call it emoros.
Emoros?
Yeah, it looks like a flower.
Emoros daw guys. Tingnan nyo nga yan be. Nakain nyo na ba yan sa buhay ninyo?
You can
Does smell?
try it. We don't spray things here. Things are grown organic.
I am going to die if I eat that.
No, just give it a try.
Are you sure it's not poison?
No. I think it would be nice in salads also.
Sour, yeah.
Just wash it, but
I think it's nice in salad. It's
salad
sour,
is
you
not a common
guys.
thing here. So.
Some plant can make you it's bitter. It tastes bad or it smells bad. But this one, the smell, it has no smell.
No,
May
it
sipon pa.
It looks like a beautiful
Paano
flower.
maamoy, madam? May sipon ang ilong mo. But it is, maasim. So, and this one is covering your septic tank.
Yeah, this is septic tank.
So, other than the modern house na ginawa ng uncle ni Maring Sara, just know that behind that is still the village mud hut. Ayan. Like I said, other than, I am amazed to know a new word today. Earth house or earth home. A home made from earth.
Yeah, and it can go
No
back completely to
synthetic.
earth.
Yeah.
If it goes down,
It
nothing
goes
will
back
remain.
to the earth. Oh, that's amazing. It's just like our human body. Even if you change your nose, nothing will remain. It will go to the ground.
Imagine if the whole world was full in that.
Huh?
Where
Ano?
will pollution come from?
Hey!
You know this.
Yes.
This doesn't go back to
Repeat that slowly. I want to give emphasis to what you said just now. Imagine what?
if the whole world had houses, earth homes,
Yeah.
you know, pollution and what, and you also
There's-
don't need septic tanks and everything. You
Yeah, everything will go back to the ground.
Yeah.
Ang galing ni Maring Sara. You can write a book, my friend. You are wasting your time being a friend with me. You write a book. Sabi niya, imagine daw kung ang buong mundo gagawa ng bahay out of earth home. Lahat tayo magiging kampante at kontento sa ganong klaseng bahay. Ibig sabihin, walang magiging basura, tapos kakainin natin prutas at gulay lang, 'di ba? So yun ang yung sinishare sa akin ni Maring Sara. So ngayon, itong kanilang bomba-bomba sa atin, meron tayong natawag na bomba or poso. Sa amin sa Bisaya, bomba. Huwag tubig sa bomba dong bi. Ano? But dito, merong sa atin poso sa Tagalog. Pero dito sa Africa, what do you call that
This is
in your language?
agilo.
Agilo. Meron silang agilo. Wow. So the water is not yet clear.
Yeah, this is still new.
It's very new, guys.
But we're going to show you another borehole.
Mm.
This one here. This one is new. And then in our main home, we're going to fetch water from there.
So in English, you call it borehole.
Yes, borehole.
Borehole.
But the other one, the whole system is different from this. You don't pump it like this.
I know how you pump that. You do like this.
Yeah, so this, the water is still not yet clean.
Amazing. It will take some time. Because now it's getting all that water from the top. But here guys, merong soya plantation. Sila Maring Sara.
You want to come and
Yeah.
close the loop?
I want to eat.
So now you prove this is the endema bean.
Mm.
But this is now already matured.
Mm.
It can't be, you can't cook this one like this now.
Endema? Edamame. No, that's not edamame.
It is, princess.
Get me a mature one and I will believe you. Sarah, do you know how expensive expensive edamame
See how
is?
hairy and what? It is this one, I promise you. Oh, we shall go and check again.
Bring me,
Just to be
bring.
sure. But this is mature.
But I think you are right.
It's the one. But you eat it, you cook it when it is still little young. This is hard now.
You steam it.
It's not?
I'm not very sure, but they look exactly the same.
Okay, even me, that's why I was saying maybe it's the one. I could be wrong. But...
And those trees in the middle, what are they?
Those are just our native trees. Those are the ones we're cutting down.
Mm.
Some, oh, have you seen this banana? I've not even seen it. You remember the banana you ate yesterday?
Yeah.
The boiled one, the steamed one.
Oh, that's the one.
This high.
And I'm not wearing the gumboot, so I have to be careful. Okay. Oh, Sarah, that's very nice. So that what do you call that banana in your local language?
This one, we call it adeke.
Adeke.
And we also have names, the kids, people named adeke. I should find a reason why it's called adeke. But this is adeke, we have bogo, yeah, there are different types. We also have matoke, we have ndizi.
Yeah.
We are rich.
I didn't know I have a very rich friend in Africa. No, I'm not. I just told them you're a model, you're beating the models from New York with your necklace, and now you are showing me the property, the wealth. Ah, man, I'm very lucky. So why are the stones being
These ones are for construction.
okay. So they carry that one.
Yeah, the stone, the fan, everything here. This is, you see, like the compound that is defined. Being a new home and being that people come once in a while. People like us even just, we all left from Soroti.
By the way,
town.
yeah.
Even the owner of the home was not there. So.
I'm excited for your house soon here.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too.
The kids are up at 5:30 by the way to start preparing the land. What are they preparing it for?
This is the compound.
Oh.
They're trying to do the compound. You can just show a clip, chap.
Yeah, they're there. I got them in this morning quite far. I was there. Then I saw them here. I got a short clip while they were preparing the land. But they cannot speak English, so they did not talk to me.
Did you try to talk to them?
I did try, but they were not speaking back.
Maybe they thought you were talking on your phone or something.
Maybe they were scared. Am I looking scary? Is this? No, this is not the nut. So guys, this is the whole place. We are going to stay here for a few days. As nag-aantay ako ng aking mga transaksyones sa capital city. Dito muna ako maglalagi kay Maring Sara kasi minsan kailangan din nating huminga. But as you can see, until your eyes, you see that guys? All that you can see with your eyes, those are not mine. Those are my friend and her family.
Yes.
And from here, yan po ang kanilang probinsya bahay. Sa likod po, meron silang bahay. In case mainit dyan sa may sementong bahay, doon tayo matutulog sa may earth home or sa mud hut ng Africa. Pero dahil malamig lately, katulad ngayon, 17 degrees, we have to stay where it's a bit warmer. And ngayong umaga, pupunta kami sa bukid. Sasamahan namin yung tatay ni Maring Sara. So, are we getting our breakfast from here or from there?
I think
Come here.
Because we have our chapati here,
Yeah.
we could have it from here.
Okay. Magbe-breakfast lang kami.
If we're going to see my dad in the garden, then we have to go now because for them they just come back for breakfast. Then we just take some water and what, then
Yeah.
we go.
Okay. Okay. So, pupunta na kami ng bukid, guys. Nagbibihis lang po ako. Wala pa naman akong dalang medyas para sa botas. Pero magbibihis lang kami. Papatuloy ko na lang po yung pagchichika sa inyo tungkol sa buhay dito sa Africa. Ako naman ay gusto ko ring malaman, matutunan at ma-experience at ma-expose din ako sa ganitong klaseng pamumuhay. Para naman matutunan natin hindi sa TV, hindi sa magazine, hindi sa aklat, hindi sa chismis ni Marites ng mga tao, kundi matutunan ko talaga from the ground. And of course, asahan ninyo na i-share ko po sa inyo itong aking buhay at kwento-kwento dito sa lugar ng Uganda, kontinente ng Africa. I'll see you guys on the next one. Much love, Princess Iga.